HOD creatives, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this crisscross wrap turban cap you're seeing right here on your screen. It's so beautiful. Let's get right into it. Welcome back. So today we are going to be making that wrap crisscross cap you just saw on your screen, and this is the material we are going to be using. This material is a leftover material and it's a little thick, and it looks like thick duchet material. It's the very thick one, so it looks like it's a bale material. But you can use your raw silk material, you can use your doll face, you can use shining face, you can use raw silk, any material that is stretchy. Even if it's not stretchy, just put rope at the back, you are good to go. Either rope or elastic at the back. If it's not stretchy, if you are using a not stretchy fabric, you can put elastic at the back, elastic or rope at the back. But if it's a stretchy material, you're good to go. So let's get right into the measurements we have. So the measurement I have here is, this is the stretchy part and this part is not stretchy. So the stretchy part, the part that is stretchy, which is going to be the head circumference, is, I have 24 inches here. 24 inches by the non-stretchy side is 22 inches. So it's 24 inches by 22 inches, and I cut out 2 of it. 1, 2. So you repeat the same thing also, you cut out 2. Now the second measurement we have here is the wrap. This is going to be for the wrap on the turban. So the length I have here is 44 inches. I have 44 inches and I cut out 2. 40 inches is okay. 38, even 35 is fine. It's okay. So I have, I have 40 inches by 9 inches. We actually need by 8 inches, but this 1 inch is for the sewing allowance. So that's 40 inches by 9 inches. If you finish sewing, we'll have 40 inches by 8 inches. So I also cut out 2. So that 2 is going to be 80 inches. So if you have a fabric that the length is up to 80 inches, you don't need to cut out 2. You just cut out 1. Either if the length is up to 80, if it's up to 70, even if it's up to 60. Yes, if it's up to 60, you can cut out just 1 long strip. So it's not necessary you have to cut out 2. I'm cutting out 2 because the length I have here is short. It's just 40 inches length. That is why I cut out 2 to join. So I'm going to be joining these 2 together. I'll join it like this first. So I'll just take it to my sewing machine. I'll join it. If I finish joining it, then I'll fold it into 2, like so. And I'll sew my 1 inches that I added. The 1 inch sewing allowance. So I'll just fold it into 2. So that 1 inch sewing allowance, that's half inches here, making 1 inch. So I'll just sew it all the way down. So that's what I'm going to be doing for this. And one side here will be open, but this other side will be closed. So because this side is going to be closed, I'm just going to make a little slant here. This slant is optional. If you don't want to make it, you can just close it up. So I want that slant here, so you just slant it out this way. So if I'm sewing, I'll just sew it slanted like this. So I'll just sew all the way down like so. So that's for the wrap on it. So the next thing we are going to do now is to take this to our sewing machine. Whatever you do on the first one, you repeat on the second one. Now note, this is the stretchy part. So it's this stretchy part you are going to fold into 2, like so. You pin, and you pin. So you take it to your sewing machine now. You sew it all the way down. You repeat the same thing for the second one, and make sure you're sewing the stretchy part, please. That's the head circumference part. So you also sew it all the way down. So I'm going to take this to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew, and I'll bring them back for you to see. So I've gone ahead to sew. So this is the wrap. You can see the way I sew it, and I join it here. So I sew it all the way down. So this is it. It's one. So I'm going to turn it out. Turn it out. Now this is the second. So this is what we have. There's the first one. This is the stretchy part. Please take note. This is the second one. So I'll just go ahead and sew it down. So the next thing we are going to do now is to take it to your sewing machine and watch what I'm going to do. You're going to pleat. Now I'm picking just this. I'm not picking this. I'm picking only this. So you pick and you make a pleat. You see the way I pick it? I did not pick the down one. I only pick this up one, just this. So I'm going to pin it down. So pin it all the way down. So this is what we have. So I'm just going to take it to sewing machine and I'll sew it down like so. Did you see that? I just sew it. So whatever you do here, you repeat it on the second one too. So you just pick only the up one, not the down one. So you just pleat. Can you see? So I'm repeating it again. So you will see we are picking only the up one. So you pin. So this is it. So I'll just take it to my sewing machine and I'll stitch all the way down. I'll repeat the same thing too for this. As you can see, the two are still, their length is still equal. So make sure one is not longer than the other one. You understand? Make sure one is not wider than the other one. So make sure their pleat is equal. It's the same thing. Can you see? If you are seeing it from inside here, you can see that they are equal. So you can measure. If you cannot gauge it with your eye, you can measure it. So let me take it to my sewing machine. I'll just stitch down, and this one also I'll stitch down. I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead to sew it. So this is what we have. This is the back, and this is the front. So the second one too, the same thing. So the next thing we are going to do now is to get the midpoint of this turban. Give me a ruler. Please get to get the midpoint. So you mark your notch. Is either you notch or you use your chalk, then you roll the line. Please use chalk that you can clean. If you are using chalk, use something you can clean off. Okay, so this one too, you fold it into two. Fold into two to get your midpoint. Sorry, there's the midpoint here, and here is the midpoint. Open up and roll. Okay, so you take your needle and thread. Now watch this. You see the way I placed the. See the way I placed it. This pleats. This one side is here. The other side is here. I did not place it facing each other. They are not facing each other like this. They are like this, like this, like this. Did you see that? So you are going to. I'm going to run a gather stitch through this. And this stitch is going to be a temporary stitch, so that is why I'm not using a matching thread. I'm not using a matching thread. because it's just a temporary stitch. So you just run your stitch all the way to the other end, like so. So you pull tight, you can see. So this is what you will have. Can you see that? So you're going to have something like this. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to crisscross it. So you just bring this way, then you bring this like so. You understand? Let me go over it again. After your gather stitch, you pull it very tight. I did not lock it because I'm still going to lose it. So you cross like this, then you cross like this. Can you see that? So this is, let me lock this stitch, it's loosening up. Let me just lock it. I'll cut it off later. Okay, so I'm going over it again. You cross like this, then you cross like this. So this is what we have. Now you just turn it this way. And the next thing we are going to do now is to pin. So you just turn it to the other side like this, and you pin. So this other side too, you pin it. So you pin. You can see I've pinned this side and this side. Let me turn it to the other side so that you can see. So I pinned this side and this side. We have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I pinned these 2 sides. Now we are going to pin one of these again. So one side is going to be your head circumference. So let's use this side for the head circumference. So we are going to pin here also. This so I'll take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew the 3. I'm sewing this. You sew it very close like so. You sew this other one too very close. You sew it very close. Then this one too. You sew it very close to where you cross, to your crisscross. So I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew the 3 sides, and I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead to sew. You can see I sew it very close to the crisscross. So this is the second and this is the third one. So this is the opening. So I'm going to cut the thread. Okay, so I've removed the thread and this is what we have. So the next thing we are going to do now is to sew the back. So you just fold it into 2 like so. Then you check if what you have here is up to your head circumference. If it's more than, then you mark your head circumference. If it's more than your head circumference, you mark. So what I have here is 10.5, so it's okay for my head circumference. So if you have up to 11 or 12, you can just mark your head circumference. and sew. But before we sew, we are going to be putting our wrap inside. So here is the wrap, and you just put it in and place it here. That is immediately after your band. This is serving as your band. So you just place your wrap here immediately after the band, and you let the side you sew face the back. So you pin it down. Just pin down. Then you can bring your cap together, pin. So you pin it all the way down and you sew all the way to the back. Just sew it all the way to the back. Okay, so you just sew all the way to the back. So this is your head circumference here. So I'm going to take the same machine and I will stitch down, and I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead to stitch it down. So just turn it out for you to see. This is what it looks like, and I'm just going to run my gather stitch from here to here. Please use a matching thread. I'm just using this for this training sake. I'm going to lose it and restitch it and re-gather it. So just gather it to that point. You pull, you go back again, my needle was broken, so that's just it. You gather it, and this is what we have. So I'm going to put it on the mannequin and show you how to wrap it. So here is the turban cap on the mannequin. You can see. So this is the wrap. So you just wrap it on the crisscross like so, and you make it tight. So you bring it towards the side and you wrap again. So, just like so, then you end it at the back here. You can use a pin to pin it. Make sure it's firm. So this is what we have. So this design is going to come out very well on raw silk fabric. So we have come to the end of this class, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.